Canva tutorial, let's talk about how to use the layers panel. There is in fact a layers panel in Canva. Every single asset or element that you have in your design is put into the layers panel, and it's in specific location front to back. And so the things can be overlapping, like I have this piece of text that's being overlapped by this image. We could go to the layers panel and see everything that's happening by right clicking on any element and then coming down to the layers, and then at the bottom of this we can click show layers, and there we can see the layers panel. Once we are in here, we actually can see all of the different elements in our design. They are easily selectable just by clicking on it, element or that layer in your layers panel, and so you can select anything even if it's overlapping, and you can easily move things front to back, so you can click and drag items. For instance, I have this collection, and this image at the top is actually at the top of it, so I could click and drag this collection header above this image, and that image is going to bring the collection in front. And we could do the same where I could take this background above the image, and this will bring the background at the top, and the image will be now go to the backwards. And we could also drag this collection header behind this background image, and now this background image is the front. So let's bring this collection header at the top again. And so in the layers panel you can see all your elements, and you can quickly select them, and you can click and drag to move them around. You also have 3 dots in this layers, which is basically the right click of the element, and you have all the same options you might have if you were to right click on the element. You can also see any elements that are overlapping. So the layer panel has 2 tabs, all layers and the overlapping layer. So the overlapping layers is basically showing, hey, these are the elements that actually overlap each other. In case you are trying to look for those specific elements quickly, you also have your background here, which you can click on to then add it, and basically it is signified by this little icon right here. So the background is kind of a layer, but you don't really put the things behind the background. The background's at the bottom because it's literally the color of your page, and so you can click on the background and select it and change the color if you want, but you don't drag layers below it because it's not really an element, it's like the bottommost page layer. So this is the layers panel. You can get to it pretty easily either by right clicking and going to layer, or by selecting position, which might take you to arrange, and then you can go to layers. So this is the layers panel here in Canva. Thank you.